Hey everybody, it's Joel from Talkin' Toys. Today we're going to be doing a figure review for the Wakanda Forever Marvel Legends Namor. So let's sit back, relax, grab our favorite drink, and let's do what we do best, talk toys. Alright, so like we do for every figure review, we're going to go ahead and take a look at the box first. So we've got the Marvel Legends series logo at the top there, build a figure for the Attuma series. We have the Black Panther symbol for Wakanda Forever on the top of the box here. Of course, we have Namor's name, a ding on the box. So we have the product shot for Namor. Then of course we have Marvel Studios, Black Panther, and Wakanda Forever. Hasbro symbol. We have some box art. Again, the product shot for the figure, his accessories, what he comes with, and his build-a-figure piece. And then on this side, we have a product shot of what Attuma is going to look like after you build him. And then we have a tear on the box because I hate tape and I couldn't find a knife. So, and then of course we have a list of all the characters. Okay, with the box out of the way here, let's go ahead and take a look at this figure. So the figure is molded after Tenoch Huerta, who plays Namor in Wakanda Forever. So we have a lot of detail coming in, especially with the face for this character. I think they actually captured the actor very well. Barely see it, I think, but he does actually have the nose piercing as well. Okay, we'll go ahead and look at the rest of the figure here. So as we move down, he's got his necklaces, which is made out of vibranium, gold, and it looks like pearls. You're able to see several pearls strung through his necklace here. I think that's a really nice, again, another nice nod to the attention to detail on this particular figure. When we look at his shoulders here, we do get movement all the way up. We can turn the shoulders forward and we can get a full 360. We have a bicep swivel on the figure as well. And then of course we have double jointed elbows. When we move down to the wrist, you get a full spin, and of course that's because of the peg in there. And on this hand, you do get some left and right movement for posing. The other hand, when you're in the fist, here, it actually bends up and down, like so. We do have the upper torso and chest. You have the movement. You can get a little bit twist in there as well. It looks a little unnatural if you go too far, but you get back and forth and you can get side to side there. You don't have that though for the waist. So that's the only body articulation you're going to get, and you're not really going to get a full ab crunch. So that's going to be the only articulation you get on the chest there. Now for the legs, you can get a full forward, and you can only go so far back, and that's because of the mold in the backside here. You do have a thigh twist. Oh, and you can do about that far for the splits. We have double jointed knees, but if you go too far back, you're going to get an ass full of feathers. And then we come down and we have the actual ankle tilt here, and we have a forward and back movement of the foot, and that's to kind of help with the, I think if you want to pose the figure as if he was swimming, you would actually get the ability to do that, or you'd have the functionality in the feet to kind of help with that particular pose. Okay, so when we look at the other accessories, he does have two hands that are flat. Again, I think these are just more for his pose for swimming. And then of course you can take his hands off because of the peg and then just place them in just like that. The hands themselves on both will go up and down. So that's the articulation you're going to get besides the twisting at the wrist. As far as other accessories go for this figure, as you saw earlier in the intro, he does come with his spear. Of course, he has a vibranium spear tip there. There's a lot of molding and detail to make it look as rough and unrefined as possible. And then of course you have the gold and then some metallic green paint apps wrapped around the top there. It is a very soft plastic, but overall it fits in his hand pretty well, and you can get some pretty good and decent poses out of it. So not too bad. as far as an accessory goes or a weapon. And then finally, you get Attuna's Build-A-Figure left arm. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with this just yet. I don't know if I'm going to go ahead and get the rest of the series. Chances are I just might, because I really do like this Namor figure, but time will tell. And if I don't get it, I'll have to figure out what I'm going to do with this particular arm. So a couple of other things to note on the figure here. Of course, we have this belt, which is in that same gold wristbands molded onto the forearms. Up on his upper bicep, there are some bracelets, but they do move up and down. So just be wary of that. They could fall down on either side. His shorts are in that sea green, or I guess, what do you want to call that? Like a mossy green, I think. And then of course, when we look at the detail on the feathers on his ankle, they're just a very soft plastic. So I bet you we could probably move them a little bit or kind of set them in place to make them look like they're flapping. He has a pearl design on the foot there, leather straps molded onto the foot, and then gold shin guards molded on each leg. Okay, that concludes our review for Marvel Legends series Namor from Wakanda Forever. I can't say enough good things about this figure. The figure itself definitely really nice, great articulation, awesome attention to detail. So I think you get great posability out of this figure. I think anyone who gets it is going to really enjoy it. This has to be one of my absolute favorite figures so far from the Marvel Legends line. I had to give this figure a grade. I honestly think I'd go ahead and just give it a 10 out of 10. That's how good this figure is. So thanks for joining me. If you liked the video, please give us a like. If you're new to the channel, please give us a subscribe. We appreciate the support. And thank you again for taking some time out of your day to spend it with me to talk about toys.